My name is Irina Kaplan, and I'm here by my two paintings. Um, they will be different from what I usually do because I mostly paint in watercolor on aquaboard, and this painting is watercolor on aquaboard. But this is my first painting in oil, and it's water-soluble oil. So that was an interesting experiment for me. But what I want to talk about is watercolor on aquaboard. A lot of people like watercolor, but mostly paint on paper. And not many people know about the existence of aquaboard, which is a very, very special surface to paint on. Aquaboard is made by Ampersand, which is an American company in Texas, and it's a masonite board covered in clay, in kaolin clay, and then watercolor ground. So when you paint on it, you can move your paint, you can erase it, you can wash it off. So it gives you tremendous opportunities of changing what you're making. Also, you can apply hundreds of layers. And again, that gives you the depth, gives you an opportunity to make your painting as color rich as you want. Because it's a board, it doesn't fade, it doesn't buckle, it stays the same for forever. So you do not need any glass to cover it. So that's another beauty, because a lot of people, especially at the galleries, if you have your watercolor pieces there, some people are leery buying watercolor because it has to be under glass. Aquaboard does not need that. So I've been painting for about 3.5 years. I'm a member of an international watercolor community started by an artist, Alec Kavanaugh, before the pandemic, and the group has about 1,500 members now. If anybody is interested in watercolor, I recommend looking it up online because it really propels you and helps you develop your own talents. Nobody teaches you to do one certain thing, one certain way. It's up to you how you grow, but you will grow. Any questions? Yes?
What kind of different sizes do they have, the Ampersand?
They have any sizes from 4x4 to huge panels, and they also make panels for your size. I actually ordered them some custom-made panels for myself. They were tremendously helpful. They called me, we discussed everything, they shipped them for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The watercolor's so vibrant.
So the watercolor that I use, yes, I use Core watercolor, and this is a local company. They're in Cooperstown, and it's golden paints, and they are very well known for Williamsburg oils, for acrylics, but they also have a line of watercolor. It's called Core, Q-O-R, and they use a totally different binder than anybody else. They use Aquazol, so the paint will not fade, it will not become yellow, and it gives you tremendous richness of the color. It also, it feels very different when you paint with it. It's very buttery, so it's very joyful to use it.
And you said you started painting 3.5 years ago.
Yes.
Did you have any art background, or did it just come to you like in an epiphany?
I do not have any official education in art. I'm a full-time physician. I used to draw as a kid. I used to love ink. Then I did some sketchboard, which is also made by the same company, Ampersand. I never clicked to me years ago. But I always thought that watercolor is a tremendously difficult medium and that I will never be able to even touch it. And then I fell in love with one watercolor artist, Trukiye Garip, who is in Turkey. Then I discovered Alec Kavanaugh and her portraits. I love doing portraits. There are no portraits here, but I love painting portraits. And then I got in touch with Ali, and the rest is history. I just picked up watercolors and started working with them.
Wonderful.
Is the bottom painting the water-soluble oil, or
Yes,
is that
this one is water-soluble oil. There's another painting over there, 3 baskets that I call 3 graces. That's also water-soluble oil. Yeah.
So the medium that you would use then is water with it?
The water-soluble oils, yes, you can use water to dilute it. They don't recommend diluting it much. They suggest painting just with the paint itself. This one is diluted. I was diluting it with water. Yeah. And it's kind of a logical step from watercolor to these oils. I thought that they were fun. I thought they were interesting. I didn't think they were particularly difficult, maybe because I don't know much. That's why it seems easy. But yeah, this is something that I would probably experiment with down the road. But watercolor is my first love. Any questions?
Anyone else? Thanks, Irina. Thank you.
You're welcome.